Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have another meal prep for you. I love every single recipe in this video. I decided to film my intro after I was done cooking because I just wanted to be able to talk about everything, and I literally love every single recipe in today's video. We're doing a little bit of everything for the entire family. We have a couple of breakfast options, lunch options, dinner options, desserts, snacks, you name it, we got it over here, and also things that your kids will like as well that are healthy and nourishing. A lot of the recipes used in today's video, I'm using products from Thrive Market. I absolutely love Thrive. I talk about them all the time and have been using them forever. If you don't know what Thrive Market is, it's an online membership-based market. I love Thrive Market not only because it's easy and convenient, but there's tons of options for all different lifestyles. We live a gluten-free lifestyle, so I can filter out by that on their app or their website. You can do paleo, dairy-free, vegan, organic. There's so many different things to choose from, and it's not just food. There's household items, beauty, bath, a little bit of everything. There's also guaranteed savings. You can enjoy member-only prices. Thrive Market works directly with each of your favorite organic brands so that you get the highest quality products at the best price, and if you find a better price, they will price match for you. And like I said, everything is delivered straight to your door. You can shop everything from ethically sourced pantry essentials to sustainable meat and seafood to non-toxic cleaning, beauty products. Plus, you can easily shop by diets and values. Like I mentioned earlier, they have gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, fair trade certified, and keto, along with many others. When you join, they give through their one-to-one membership. So when somebody purchases a membership, they also give a membership to a low-income family who needs it. To date, they have donated $4 million in groceries to families in need, which is just amazing. It's good for you and the planet. Orders over $49 shipped for free in their carbon neutral packaging from their zero waste warehouses. Like I said, I absolutely love Thrive. I probably get about 90% of our snacks and like all my baking flours and things like that from Thrive Market, as well as condiments. I love their actual brand of items. As you'll see in this video, I use a ton of different stuff that is actually Thrive Market's brand, but I can't say enough good things about them. If you want to check them out, you can check out the link in my description box below to get 25% off of your first order plus a free gift. There's two membership options. You can do the 1 month membership option or the year membership option. The 1 month membership option is $9.95 per month, or the 1 year option is $59.95. That's billed annually, and that's what I do because it makes it only about $5 a month, and it just makes sense. I have saved almost $2,000 in savings, so clearly it pays for itself. So again, don't forget to check out Thrive Market. Everything will be linked down in the description box below for 25% off plus a free gift. So thanks again, Thrive Market, for sponsoring that portion of today's meal prep video. Now let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I do when I'm meal prepping, as you probably know, or when I'm making a bunch of dishes at once, so you've seen me do this for the holidays as well, is I write everything down, all the ingredients that I'm going to be needing and the directions on a piece of paper. So I'm starting to preheat the oven for something else that we're making, but the first dish I'm making can be used as a lunch or a dinner. I just cut up some chicken breasts. I'm putting some salt and pepper on them, as well as garlic powder and onion powder. Just do it to your taste. There's no like exact measurements for this. And then pick a barbecue sauce that you love. I'm just using this barbecue sauce that I found at the new Amazon store. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that all together. Heat up some olive oil in a pan, and once that's nice and warm, I'm gonna throw that in there. Who else thinks this looks like a Ninja Turtle? I swear it looks like a Ninja Turtle, but maybe it's just the sleep deprivation. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cook our chicken in there. And what we are making is kind of like a barbecue chicken with zucchini noodles and some pineapple, and these are completely gone already. They were so good. None of them went to waste. Both Chris and I ate these for lunch this week, and I know that you guys will love them too. So right now I'm just cutting up some onions and other veggies that we're going to be needing for this meal prep. And for this specific meal, we're going to be using red onion. You can use whatever kind of onion you like, but I'm cutting up some red onion. Again, do the measurements based on your taste. But once the chicken is done cooking, I'm going to then add the red onion, and then we're going to also add some peppers. You can use whatever kind of pepper you like, but I'm putting the pepper in after the onion is done cooking because I like that to still have a little bit of a crunch to it. But let's get into that.
Getting home. So I'm just going to let that simmer a little bit and slightly cook the peppers. The chicken and the onions already cooked. I'm cutting up this yellow onion for a egg bite meal prep that we're doing. So I just basically don't like to have any downtime when I'm meal prepping. I always want to be doing something so that I can hurry up and get it done. Also cutting up some garlic. I love this little cutting board because it has different compartments that I could keep everything in. It's great for meal prep. And then I'm going to just prepare this zucchini that we're going to be making zucchini noodles with our KitchenAid. You don't need a fancy KitchenAid or attachment. This was a gift from Chris a while ago and I do use it often, but I'm always in the kitchen. They have much cheaper and easy little like things to make zucchini noodles. You don't need this expensive KitchenAid, but I do love it.
As I try to make my way through the crowd, feeling alive. I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
Now that that's done, I am cutting a pineapple. So I did find this like candy dandy pineapple cutter that everyone told me to get. It is actually amazing. However, this pineapple just wasn't the best, so I failed at picking a pineapple again. What else is new? However, one of my subscribers said if you cut the bottom off and turn it upside down for an hour, it gets the juices running back through the pineapple. But I do love the pineapple cutter. It does come with an attachment to actually cut the pineapple, but my pineapple was too hard to actually use that. So now we're just assembling the bowls. So yes, you're just going to put the raw zucchini in like that, add your chicken on top and add your pineapple on top as well. And then when you heat these up, it makes the pineapple just slightly soft, and it also makes the zucchini noodles like the perfect consistency. So that's why you don't need to cook them. I was a little like worried at first, but it came out perfect. If you do want your pineapple like softer, you can cook it, but I really liked it being a little bit crunchier and juicier in these bowls. I'm also just going to top it with some scallion and put these away. Again, I can't recommend these enough, especially if you're trying to do like low carb or something like that. This is a great option.
If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
All right, moving on to our next meal. This is either a lunch or a dinner option as well. I'm just sauteing the rest of those red onions, and then I'm going to add some salt to that. Once they are nice and soft, I'm going to add our chickpeas. I'm just using like this bag of rice and quinoa mixture that I love. I actually wound up using 2 bags of this for this meal prep. So you can use whatever kind of rice that you like. So yeah, I'm taking the easy way out for that. I'm adding 2 cans of chickpeas to this. And this is a spicier dish, but you can definitely adjust the spices to how you'd like them.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better.
So once that's like nice and cooked together, I'm going to add a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes as well as 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And then our seasonings for this is 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of red pepper, and salt and pepper, of course.
I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better.
Now that that's all cooked in, I'm just adding a little bit of garlic. Actually did 3 cloves of garlic, but again, adjust to your taste. I like to add it towards the end so it doesn't burn and like kind of like ruin the taste of the dish. So I'm gonna let the garlic cook into this as well. I'm just gonna like let it simmer for a little bit until I feel as though everything is cooked. The recipe, if you want it to be like a little bit of a, I guess, more saucy type recipe, you can also add some vegetable broth to this as well. It's completely up to you, but I like the consistency. It came out perfectly. And since I know that Chris will never touch this dish because there's no meat in it, I know this is all for me. So I'm going to top it with cilantro, which I love, which Chris hates and thinks that tastes like soap. We've talked about this before, how a lot of people think cilantro tastes like soap, and a lot of people love it. It's like one or the other. You either hate it or you love it.
I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no gloves.
Moving on to our, I want to call them egg bites, but they're actually not egg bites. I do make egg bites in an Instant Pot, but today I'm just making egg cups, I guess we'll call them. These are very easy. You don't need an Instant Pot, you just need an oven and a muffin tin. So you can put whatever you want in these. That's why I love these. I will say I was going to put bacon in these, but I completely burnt it in the oven because I forgot about it. So now we're using sausage, but Chris loved these. I wound up having oatmeal meal prep breakfast. You'll see that later, but Chris ate these egg bites all week and he really loved them. So I'm just scrambling up 12 eggs. I'm not adding like any milk or anything like that, but you totally can if you want to. Adding some cheese. Again, add whatever cheese you like. You can really customize these to whatever you like. So I'm just going to mix that all up, cut up my sausage here. I'm going to put the sausage in first and then just put some raw peppers and some raw yellow onion, and then pour the egg mixture on top. It's that easy. And then at the end, I added a little bit of salt and pepper, and these came out perfectly. Like I said, Chris absolutely loved these. And you can kind of, it depends on your oven. I always say that because in my old house, I probably would have cooked these at a completely different time. But in my new house, they cooked at a different time in this oven. So you get what I'm trying to say. The timing is based on your oven. And again, I always apologize because I'm still very sleep deprived, so I'm trying to talk and sound like an operating human being, but we had a rough night last night, nursing all night. But here we are. I'm here. I showed up and I'm doing my voiceover. So for the egg bites, you're going to cook these on 350 degrees, and then you can say 15 to 20 minutes, but I definitely did mine maybe a little bit more than 20 minutes. You just want it to not be like runny on top or anything like that. Now we're doing some like energy balls, I guess you can call them. I've made these in the past, but this recipe is slightly different, and this is probably my favorite one so far. So these are very easy. There's no baking. The most annoying part is that you have to mix everything together, and that's it. It's really, really simple. So for these energy balls, you're just going to use 1 cup of oats, and if you're gluten-free like me, make sure they're gluten-free. A half cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of coconut, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, and then 2 tablespoons of flax seeds and a teaspoon of vanilla. These were absolutely delicious. They're almost gone. I just love these for like a little pick-me-up instead of like going and eating a bunch of chips or going and grabbing a handful of chocolate chips, which I told you before, I crave chocolate a lot when I'm breastfeeding. So this is like the perfect thing. Plus oats are really great for your milk supply, and these are easy, delicious, and healthy. So for this next recipe, I thought this was going to be a huge miss because the consistency was just strange, but they wound up getting eaten very quickly. They were a little bit like more crunchier than I would like, and I think that's because my bananas weren't as ripe as I wanted them. But Tanner is my picky eater and he loves muffins, so whenever I can get veggies into muffins, it's a great great thing. So these are spinach muffins. One other thing I was slightly disappointed in with these is that when I saw them on Pinterest, they were a very bright green, but even after they were cooked, but for me they weren't very green, and I'm not into food coloring like that unless I have to use it for cakes, but I'm not going to be adding food coloring to our healthy muffins. But they were very, very good, and they're gone. Everyone loved them. I really like that I'm doing my voiceover after the fact that we have been eating this stuff for a week, so I can really talk about everything. But I will say every single recipe in this video is loved and completely gone already. I think I have a couple more chickpea meals left, and that's it. So for the recipe, I used 2.5 cups of gluten-free flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 3/4 cups of coconut sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of spinach, and 2 bananas, and 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. So again, I'll have everything linked down below on the recipes, but like I said, they came out really well. And next I am trying a new recipe again. These are oatmeal donuts. I got a little mini donut maker, so I was just like really wanting to try it out because I've had it for like a month now and I haven't gotten to use it. So these oatmeal donuts, you're using 1.5 cup of oats, 3/4 cups of oat milk, 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 cup of dark chocolate chips, 1 apple, and then some cinnamon. These weren't the most beautiful things in the world, but they were really yummy. Again, this is my first time using the donut maker, so I'm sure I'll get better with it once, I've practiced a little bit. I did read to use a piping bag. You can see Tanner was very excited about them, and he did love them, just like he loved the muffins. So I'm using this to pipe it in. They were a little bit better, but a little bit lopsided. I don't know. I'm sure it's going to take some practice, but the good news is they tasted really good. They do make donut pans that you can use in your oven. I have those as well, but I really wanted to try out this new little donut maker. I think they actually have like recipes on their website, but I was trying to do like a healthier version. So since they are so healthy, we can totally add melted chocolate to it, right? While the chocolate is melting, I'm just putting our egg cups away, and then I'm going to continue to stir the chocolate until it's nice and melted. Dip our donuts in and put some sprinkles on top. The kids absolutely love these, and definitely a healthier option compared to some other things that are out there.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
Next up, we are making our favorite yogurt bark. I've been making this forever. I think I even made a TikTok on it. It's just so incredibly easy, and it's a great healthy snack for your kids, especially in the summertime. We're using vanilla Greek yogurt, and you just smooth it out. You don't want it to be too thick of a layer, otherwise you'll never be able to bite through it or cut it or anything. So you try to do a thin layer, top it with whatever toppings you like. Again, I've said this a million times in this video, but I like how every recipe you can really customize to whatever you like. And then we're just topping it with the leftover melted chocolate from the donuts. And this is delicious. The kids love it. You just pop it in the freezer for a couple hours, and then we keep it in the freezer as well. I will say, let it sit out for a couple minutes before you go ahead and cut through it. But super easy and a delicious treat that everyone in the family loves. And then last but not least, we are making my favorite overnight oats. This recipe is from Jessica Spires, and this was my first time making it, and I'm already calling them my favorite overnight oats because they're all gone, and I'm totally making more tonight. They were so incredibly delicious. She says to use 3/4 cups of fresh blueberries, but I really love frozen wild blueberries. I feel like they're a little bit sweeter. 1/2 cup of gluten-free oats, 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, 1/2 cup of plain coconut yogurt, 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut milk, a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then a half of a lemon zest. And this was really good. She also says you can top it with nut butter or maple syrup, but they were literally just delicious on their own.
Chemical, I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
So thank you again everybody for watching today's meal prep. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to check out Thrive Market. I'll have everything linked down in the description box below for you to get 25% off of your first order plus a free gift.
Motivating videos ahead, and again, be sure to check out your local CVS Health Hub.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul.